if I had anything else to say after Jimmy. Well, for those who don't know me, I'm Ivy Morales. I am a mother of two and a wife, and working a star. So let me break the ice. I have to be honest with you, and I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to be Ivy. How about that? Okay, so I was born and raised in the Dominican Republic since the age of 13. And I came here when I was a little girl, with my mom and my brother and a 1-year-old sister. And I was living right there, 108 and 42nd Avenue. That's where I used to live until I got married with my wonderful husband. I come from a very dysfunctional family. I don't know if you can relate to that. To a mother, a single mother, who was basically raising 3 kids on her own, working her butt off, and I don't want to cry because I get very emotional when I talk about that, but my mom worked hard, and she raised 3 kids, and I have to help my mom to raise my sister, and I was my sister's mom, because my mom has to go to a factory to work from 5 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, so she can pay the rent, so she can bring food. And I went to Flushing High School, here, of course, in Queens. And I remember, I used to see my mom working so hard. And I remember that I only have 2 pair of jeans to go to school. And 1 pair of sneakers that was given to me. And I remember during the cold weather, I did not have a coat to keep me warm enough. And I would not push my mom to go to take me shopping. I remember, I don't know if you remember those who lived here. There was the $10 store. I don't know if anyone remember that in Junction Boulevard. It was $10. Everything was $10. And I remember that I told my mom, Mom, I would like to buy me this blouse. And it's $10. When you can you buy it for me? And she was like, of course. And she took me there. And I remember it was a blue blouse. And I took care of that blouse like it was the only clothes that I had. And by the way, I did not prepare my story. I'm just sharing who I am and what's coming out right now. Because maybe a lot of you need to hear this. I am not where I am because I'm hot. I didn't used to say that before because I was full of insecurities and my self-esteem was very low. It was very low. So I'm not here because I work out, and I'm not here because I help people. I am here because I have a dream. I have a desire to be better. I have the desire to help you to become better and be the person that God created you to be. And I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. There was a lot of things that Jimmy shared that I was like, oh my God, yeah, I can relate to that. But moving forward, I was able to graduate from high school, went to college, drop out. I'm not a college graduate for those that don't know that, and now you know it. But God blessed me with a wonderful husband. God blessed me with my high school sweetheart, who I met in the Dominican Republic when I was 12 years old. I did not know that I was gonna marry this man. But as I was living here, he kept on coming back. He was living here, then he went back to the Dominican Republic, and that's where I met him because we went to the same high school over there, the same school. And he decided to come back here. He joined the military, and he knew me. He knew that I was living here. His mom lived over there by 57, 99. And he wanted to look for me, and he looked for me a few times. And I was like 15. And he really wanted to date me. I'm like, you crazy, you're over there, I'm over here. Amor de lejos, amor de pendejo. Yeah, I was only 15 and he I was over here. I'm like, no, I don't want to go with you. But then he kept coming back. He kept coming back, and at the age of 20, he came back, and I'm like, ooh, who's that guy? I think I'm ready now. And then, of course, I needed to find out his credentials because I really didn't want to go through where my mom went. And I wanted to make a wise decision that if I was ever going to marry someone, it was going to be that one person. And whether if we would fight and whatever happened in the marriage, we were going to stick together. And when he came, that was the conversation that we had. And he agreed. And I was like, okay, mama and mambo. For real, I was like, okay, this is what I want, this is what you want, let's do it. And he has kind of the same background that I have. And long story short, we got married, we moved to Virginia Beach because that's where he's stationed. And we've been together, I'm just kidding, like 13, 14 years. For the glory of God, we've been together for that long. And it's because we made a commitment. I told him, we're walking out of my house, and I will not come back here. Because one thing that my mom's always told me, the moment that you walk out of this house with a man, you're not coming back over here. You know how Dominican moms are. She was very straightforward. I said, okay. And I told him that. So we made a commitment, and we say, regardless of what happened between us in the marriage, we're gonna remain together. We got two choices. Stay together, stay together. That's it. So long story short, then when we have two wonderful children, my son is 12 years old, and my daughter, she's 6. I love them too. They're the most wonderful children. A lot of times I tell my husband, like, I don't know how come we are such a great parents, because we don't have a background. But you know why? Because the grace of God is on us. What people thought that was going to be the worst, God had the pleasure to transform it for better, for His glory, so that we could be the example to many other people that are coming our way and those who's going to come our way. So we got married, we got kids, and you know how we are. We get a little bit this barriguita right here, the belly and the chicho and all that, and you get fat and you feel insecure, and you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't like what you see, and you try so many different kill me diets. Yeah. The pill diet, the cabbage diet, the tea diet for 1 week, 15 days, and then let me eat the whole world after that and go fat again. That was me. Yeah, and let me run because I'm gonna get in shape by just running and eating my butt off. Oh, I just burned 500 calories, let me go eat another 5. That was me in a roller coaster. Until one day that I remember when Facebook was out there and everybody was on Facebook. I didn't know much about Facebook, and I was just like finding people that I knew. And when I was living here, I used to go to, ¿cómo se llama la iglesia? Okay. There's a 104, the church over there, down there, I forgot the name. Well, I met Arelis Coronas. I don't know if she's here, but she's my coach. She's back there. And I saw her transformation, and I got inspired. She was wearing a P90X shirt, and I saw her transformation. I said, I know her. We went to church together. I decided to then get P90X box because it was sitting in the closet, which my husband bought for many years. And I took it out, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do that, because if she did it, I can do it too. And I started doing my workouts. I got a great transformation. I started inspiring people. And at the beginning, I was really, I'm just going a little bit fast forward when it comes to the business opportunity. I started this just to transform myself. But there was more than that. There was more than that. And I told my husband, I said, look, people are asking what the heck I'm doing, and I think I want to help them. And I don't know how to do it. Is there a way to do it? So he already knew about the coaching opportunity, and I said, I know a girl who I saw with a P90 X shirt. Let's look her up. I went on Beachbody. I became a coach. And I was always used to see pictures of Team Eagle doing barbecues at Tony's house with a big eagle. And I said, I don't know, they're together all the time. I want to be part of that. So that's why you can stop sharing. That's why you cannot be a holder backer. Like Mickey says, you have to share, guys. Because if Arelis wouldn't share her story, I probably wouldn't be here today. And I'm sure a lot of our teammates wouldn't be here now. So I became a coach, and I was treating my business as a hobby because I was making a little bit of money here and there, and it was shopping money. And in 2013, I went to a summit, and I saw this lady sharing, this coach. She was sharing her story about where she was and where she was going, and her husband was military. And I remember that I came home and I told my husband, I said, you know what? If she did it, I can do it. And she's a military wife with 2 kids, and so am I. So if she did it, I can do it. I can work hard, and I can come home because I was working for a bank, just like Mickey. And I took this business seriously, and I remember I came back in June, from June to the end of December, and I remember that I took a leap of faith, and I gave my 2 weeks notice to the bank, and I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pursue my dreams. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I'm passionate about, and I'm gonna go and do me. And I did it. So I came home, and I remember that from June to December, I was able to triple our income. Beachbody earnings, Beachbody income. Why? Because I decided to treat my business like a business. Not just doing a little bit here, a little bit there. I put my heart into it, and I said, I want to be home with my kids. They need me, and I want to give them the life that they deserve. I want them to see mommy home. My husband is military, like I said, and he's always going out to sea all the time for 6 and 9 months. And I needed me to be there for them. And now, my vision and my dreams are even bigger. To the point that last night I posted that I need a private chef. Yeah, and a driver, and a jet. Yeah, I've been claiming that for a very long time, and why not? Why not? Why not you? Dream big. What the heck? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think. It's what you want, what's in here, and what God has put in you. I'm done.